Hey there. I'm going to give some people some time to jump on in. I'll start sharing and letting people know that we are going live. Hello, hello. Hey, CF, how are you? We're going to give some people some time to let them know that we are going live. And then I will begin to share the screen. If you could do me a favor, let others know that I am going live. I truly appreciate it. Can you hear me well? Awesome. So if you're just now joining, my name is Danette Moss, business strategist and support catalyst at Let's Talk Strategies, home of the SASS Factor. I'm right now kind of sharing out and letting everybody know that I'm going live right now. Then we are going to get started shortly. Giving some people time to jump on in the room. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking, CF. Thanks for asking. Going out here to Instagram to let people know what's going on so they can jump on in. Hey, Instagram peeps, this is Danette Moss, business strategist and support catalyst, coming over here to invite you to jump on over to my private Facebook group because I'm going live in less than a minute now. We're actually sitting over there live now. Come on and join us. Doing some short stories real fast. All right now. Thanks so much for your patience. Hey, we're getting ready to go live. Instagrammers, just letting you all know that we are going live. I just did a short story, but I forget short stories are quite short. We're going live, and today's topic over in the Get Your Sass On community is going to be on Sassy Sales Now, 6 steps to make money on autopilot with easy, streamlined systems. And I'm hoping you'll join us. What you can do to get registered is sign up very quickly at bit.ly Sassy Sales Now. I am giving out a free bonus, so you want to go ahead and make sure you sign up. All right, got to get off here. Just letting you all know we're going live. See you soon. I tell you, all this technology is something else. All right. So, CF, we're going to go ahead and get started out of respect of your time and everyone else that may come on and jump on in and join us. They can get caught up on the replay. But again, as I mentioned earlier, if you're just now joining me, my name is Danette Moss, business strategist and support catalyst at Let's Talk Strategies, home of the SASS Factor. And if you're wondering what SASS stands for, it stands for Strategic Action Signature Systems in your business, okay? And we all know that in order for you to find success, at least in my opinion, you need systems. There's no way that we can do what we need to do and find success at it if we don't have systems in place And then if we don't have systems in place, if we don't implement those systems, it makes it 10 times worse. Excuse the noise. I'm going to go ahead and mute some of this conversation that's jumping up on Facebook. You know how that is. You just can't see them. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to share my screen, and I am going to share some awesome, fun things that I've been working on the last couple of weeks. Well, not every single day, but I'm just kind of putting some things together. Extremely excited about it and excited about sharing with you all. So you all may see me looking periodically over at paper because I want to make sure that I dot my I's and cross my T's so that we can make sure you all get what it is that you came here to get today. Great. I'm going to move me out the way because we don't have to see me there. Zoom sometimes can be a little delayed. There we are. Hopefully it'll catch up soon. Technology. I'm learning how just to roll with it. I was listening to another person's quick live stream earlier today, and it just made me think about the heart of the matter. I kind of sometimes struggle with the spirit of perfectionism because because I want everything to go right. And I mean, I think it's okay to operate that way, but sometimes it can just kind of have you sitting still, not getting far at all. So again, today's topic is Sassy Sales Now, 6 steps to make money on autopilot. Now we are going to cover a lot today. I'm going to move as fast as possible, but not too fast where I want to make sure that you all get the clarity that you need to have as it pertains to this topic. All right. Now this webinar is for you if you are, and you all hear me speak about it a lot. I know the CF is not, but if you are a womanpreneur, if you are a mompreneur, if you are a single mompreneur and a divorced mompreneur, just a woman in business in general that's looking to balance your life and your business together. A lot of times we're kind of like all over the place. It was told to me in previous years that there's no way that you can blend your life and your business. And I'm here to say there's no way you can't do it. You got to do it in order to find the success. If you leave life out, and life can consist of family, it can consist of children, it can consist of husbands, well then what good is it for you to have a business if you can't share it with someone and the people that you love? So this webinar is for you, and definitely as the screen share says, you are definitely in the right place. And for me and for those that I knew when I first started doing this type of training and sitting up other people before I decided to start doing it, I was feeling quite guilty often, okay? And I was feeling guilty because I was spending and grinding on that grind, working on my business 24/7, that I started putting other things aside that I didn't need to put to the side. And that was not really focusing on my husband and my children. So again, this is for you if you're ready to stop feeling guilty, because this particular webinar is going to teach you some tools or provide you with certain lead generation tools that you need so that you can move forward both, in your business, both on and offline. It will allow you to put certain systems in place that I believe you need so that you can get more customers. And then after you get those customers, we all know how important it is to do what? Increase our profit. All right. So let's go ahead on and keep moving. The workshop is not for you if you only plan to watch this free workshop or just constantly come in and watch all my free workshops, although I don't mind, grab the freebie bonus that's available if you go ahead and sign up at bit.ly/Sassy Sales Now, and then get upset if at the end of this, which not if, because at the end of this webinar, I am going to offer you something. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you grow your business, but also to help you continue to grow it in its most effective way so that you can sustain it. So there will be an offer at the end. I'm telling you right up front, okay? So it's not for you if you have a problem with that. And it's not a problem. It's not for you if you are a needy person that doesn't take action, okay? See, we can sit here all day long and talk about we wish I coulda, woulda, and you want to do something. But the reality is you can get a plan, write it down, but if you don't implement the plan, you're not going anywhere with it. It takes action. And I mean a lot of action, and action immediately, not action that's going to be just one that's not doing much. Hey, Rashonda, how are you? So during this workshop, we're going to learn about 6 lead generation strategies that you can implement today, right now in your business, okay? We're going to also talk about how you can create a 1-page media kit so that you can use it on many platforms. Now, I used to have a 2-page one, and then I wondered why I wasn't really getting what I really thought I should get from people. People don't want to read a whole lot. They need something that's simplified. We're going to talk about that more down later on, a little bit more further into the actual workshop. Now, you will see bits and pieces of it in the beginning, but I will show you all or provide you, if you signed up using that bit.ly/Sassy Sales Now link, you will automatically receive a thank you page where you could click and download your workshop bonus that I provided you, which is the layout or format of the things that you would need to put on your 1-page media kit. We're also going to talk about how to give your clients a way to invest in your services easily. I know that some of you all that are here are not quite, well, you say that you're not quite ready to build a website out. You're not quite ready to, or don't know where to start actually to do that. Well, I'm going to share some easy, breezy ways, as I call it, that you can do it in its most simplified way and a free way. All right. And then we're going to talk about making product delivery easy for your online scheduling monthly routine, setting up and automate your payment system and generate income, and how to create an opt-in landing page using that free location I was just telling you about, which is one of my awesome, fun platforms that I spend a lot of time on now and that I put a lot of my clients on, which is MailerLite. Okay. So here we are. Sassy Now steps that we're going to deal with. One is lead generation. So some of you all are probably trying to figure out, Danette, what is lead gen? We're going to be talking about lead gen. We're going to be covering the lead generation, what do you call it? Strategies, okay? And we're going to be moving forward through all of it. I'm pulling up some information now so that we can kind of do some touch points. I'm going to say this, and I struggle with being a little too technical with some people, but if you are an online person trying to sell any of your services, any type of upcoming events and all of that, you need to become as familiar as possible with some of this language, okay? The language is real. You got to get used to it. I know you may not want to, but it is what it is. It's not going away. So you really need to get on top of the lingo, okay? What is lead gen? What is a lead generation strategy? What is target marketing? Those key elements are key to you having full clarity, you know, in your business. All right. So I'm pulling up some stuff here real fast. So bear with me here so that I can make sure that I've kind of simplified it as much as possible for you all so that we can go ahead on and move forward. My Dropbox is opening up. As I mentioned earlier, I am loosing the chains of trying to just operate so perfect and just giving you all what you need to have and what I promised to provide to you. All right, it is coming up. There we are. Giving you the definition very quickly, and then we'll move forward. He keeps kicking you out. Rashonda, I'm sorry, dear. Refresh your screen. Refresh your screen and then come back in. Hopefully the technology gods won't, well, I'll call them demons because the God that I serve won't have me jacked all up. So hopefully we won't have too many issues today with it. Let me know how it goes, okay? I just pulled up the information that I was telling you all about, and I wanted to kind of give you a very small or very quick definition of what lead generation is. Okay? Now, that media kit that I mentioned to you earlier is literally part of lead generation, and a lot of people don't really realize that a media kit can be part of it. But technically, lead generation literally are all the many little things that we do, whether we are in the social sphere trying to get people drawn to our business, whether we are out doing book signings, no matter where we are, it's just the things that we do to draw people to us. If I was to keep it as simplified as possible, it's a way, it's a product, it's a service, it's the tools that you use to generate leads. It's nothing real big. I mean, people explain it a lot more different than I probably just did, but it's keep it as simplified as possible. Okay, it's tools and it's platforms that you can use to generate a lead. Did I lose you? She's still there, looks like. So the Sassy Now steps that we're going to talk about is lead generation planning, lead generation strategies, service delivery. I kind of went over that a moment ago, so I'm going to go ahead and move up. I do want to pull and bring to your attention, oops, looked like I went a little too far. Or that you all have taken the time out to go and grab your Sassy Sales Now bonus, okay? I am not going to be defeated with Zoom today. If you hadn't, go over there and grab your worksheet, okay? Because we're going to jump in and I'm going to show you some things, okay? Forgive the slide for going up and down. I did move it a little too fast. Now, the reason why you want to grab it, because that media kit that you're going to end up building out after we finish the actual workshop is you're going to have and need all those tools, and the workshop will lay out some areas like who you are, what you do, what is special about you. People need to know what's special about you. What's special about me is the reason why I can speak to you all, the mompreneur, the divorced mompreneur, the single mompreneur, the now wifepreneur, is because I've been you. I am you right now if you're a wifepreneur. I understand your pain points. I know how it feels to be all over the place, to really want to run a productive business, but you don't have your I's dotted and your T's crossed. And, you know, you really want to move forward and be productive, but you just don't know how to do it. I've been one that has spent into $1,200 programs. Yes, the information was very, very good, but although the information was good, nobody took the time to show me the gut, the insides, okay? People need to know who you are. They need to know where you've been, why you are where you are, why you're deciding to serve the people that you want to serve. And that's why they're your audience. And why should they care? You know, if you are dealing with people and you don't know their pain points and you can't speak to it, Why in the heck would they even want to care about even coming to you? They care enough to know that, one, you're not plastic, okay? And that you're not just sitting here trying to get their monies, but you care enough about what it is that their needs are, that you're taking the time out to get the things that that they need to have and present it to them. So let's talk about what a media kit is. A media kit is simple. It is what? It can be a set of images, just like you see here on the screen, and information that you have gotten together. So if you got it together, of course, you have pre-approved it. And that way you are giving it to someone to either A, promote it for you, or you're using it for yourself to promote. And a media kit is definitely something that you can use on just about any and every platform. The number one platform that I believe we should use our media kit on should be your website, okay? It can be a media page. It can be on an about page. You can use it at the bottom of your email signature, as well. So it's just one of those things that I believe as business owners, you need to prepare yourself to have if you don't have it. If you're not quite sure how to go about doing it or obtaining it, we will discuss it before we leave here, okay, today. The next thing that we need to make sure that we gather to have on our media kit, which before we end here today, you guys are going to get, is we need to know what specific advantages, products, or benefits you are known for. It's time out for saying, I sell everything or offer everything to everybody, because people don't care about that. They don't need everything. They don't want everything. They need to know what it is that you're doing that you can help me with. They need specific. So you need to be very specific. So in a nutshell, it's time to niche or niche, depending on what side of the world you're from. All right. Then how important you are in your field. Why are you the expert? I just shared why I'm the expert. School of Hard Knocks, first and foremost. Secondly, I've been in the game for a while. I have taken the time out to learn this information, and I'm still learning it, okay? If I don't know it, I'll tell you I can go get it for you. And then also the other thing that you need to include on your media kit will be name, website, email, and telephone number. It will amaze you how many people that will present you with a speaker's page, which is a media kit, and they don't have those 4 key elements on there. If I don't know your name, just because I see your face, how am I going to know how to recall who you are? If you don't have a website or some place for me to go and check you out, because I'm telling you, I've heard it to say plenty of times that people say you don't need a website. Now, I disagree with that, but I can show you and tell you how you can get a simple, quick website in a form of a landing page, and we will be talking about that very shortly. Media kits can be downloadable from your website, and you can also print them out. That's kind of self-explanatory, okay? So let's go ahead and let's talk about lead gen strategy number 1, okay? And it's a simplified approach, but quite, there's a great deal of people that kind of fear it. This is why I've decided to go live as much as possible using Facebook Live. Now, I'm a very talkative person, and I don't fear doing things, but because I struggled very long with the spirit of perfection, it took me a while to jump out here and do it here via live stream, because I was afraid of the mistakes and the errors that I could make, because once it's out here, you can't correct it. Once it's out here, you can't pull it back in a nutshell, okay? So I know that some of us and some of you all may struggle with that, but time is of the essence now. And if you're in business and you're trying to be found, that means you need to be seen, meaning you need to be visible. You need to figure out what is the best platform for you. What's the best platform that serves you best when it comes to guest speaking? You can be a guest like on my radio show or my TV show, the Womenpreneurs TV Network. That's a form of guest speaking. You can do your Facebook Lives, as I'm doing right here. You can get involved now. Comcast, I was doing the Womenpreneurs TV Network, and I was going live. Well, not live, but we were filming in a Comcast, what they call a studio home, or you can go out to Comcast and get involved with speaking on TV shows. You can see right here with me in the middle here. You see up top here where a good friend of mine's, Deb Brown. She was a guest on the Womenpreneurs TV network about maybe 3 months ago. And then, of course, a Zoom platform. I'm using Zoom right now here to speak to you all, but you can be a guest speaker that way. This is a simple lead gen strategy, you all. I mean, I don't know how simple you can get with it. What you need to do is sit down and think about the environments and the people that you want to be around and, you know, seek them out. Tell them what you have to offer. If you're not quite sure of what it is that you offer, whether or not it fits their platform, spend some time in their communities. Join their private Facebook groups. Look at their business pages. See what it is that they're doing. See if it's a match, if it's a perfect fit. I call it the perfect marriage, in my opinion. And then go ahead and send them an email. Send them a, you know, it goes down in a DM. Send them a message over in your private message area to let them know that you are interested. But, you know, as CF said, it's all about web presence. Okay, you've got to be present. There's no way around it nowadays. I know some of you may struggle with that, but there's no way around it. So that's lead gen number 1. Let's get my screen to move. Lead gen number 2 is one of my favorite ones. Now, believe it or not, although I do go live in my group, sometimes on a day-to-day basis, I try to get there. I believe that in order for you to consistently stay in front of people, especially if you're not one that enjoys going live, it's all about content creation, okay? And content creation can come in many forms. You notice here on the screen, I have an ebook, blog articles, opt-ins, video, audio, and more. A lot of people did not or don't realize that content comes in many different forms. I'm not a writer, although I'm an author of several books. I write it, I send it to an editor, and I get them to finalize and do whatever they need to do that they do best, because that's what they're good at, and get it back to me. I proofread it, have others proofread it, and then I present to you all what I actually have. That's all content creation is all about. So, you know, when you think about an ebook, I had someone recently to ask me, how do you create an ebook? If you can go out to PowerPoint and create a PowerPoint presentation, that's your ebook, because all you do is convert it down into a PDF. That's all an ebook is. If you're not quite sure how to even do that, but you think you want a little bit more jazzier way, then you can go out and you can use one of my other favorite tools called Canva. I'll share you all that link in a second. Canva will allow you to not only create good, nice ebooks, you can create magazines, you can create presentations such as this one. I created this using Canva, which is a free platform. You can also use the paid for pieces, but I mean, to use and pay for Canva, I mean, the most you'll pay is $2, I believe. $1 for some pictures, $2 for some. I created this actual slide presentation for free using Canva. Blog articles. Blog articles can come in so many different ways. Again, one way is writing. Another way is vlogs, which is a video blog. You can sit there, you can record a quick video, you can put it out in your blog. That therefore now you have another way that you're strategically planning things out, where you can take that blog/vlog and you can share it on LinkedIn. You can share it right here on Facebook. It's just simply another form of content creation. And then opt-ins. Opt-ins are the lifeline, I believe, of a business's growth, in my opinion. Because see, we can sit here all day long and talk to people, give them things, give them tips and hints. But if we are not constantly engaging with them, putting things out there, giving them freebies, opt-ins, okay? An opt-in is something that we call sometimes a free irresistible offer, or sometimes even a paid for thing. People opt in by giving you their email address. In turn, you give them something. In turn, for those of you that signed up for this particular workshop, you had to opt in when you signed up for the Sassy Sales Now and you went out there. You gave me your email address. I gave you something in return. You got that freebie, that bonus, the steps that you'll need in order for you to successfully create that one-page media kit, okay? And then, of course, videos and audio. Guess what I'm going to do when we get finished with this? I'm going to repurpose it, okay? It's best to try to keep your things as evergreen as possible so you don't speak dates, if you can remember. Sometimes I forget and then you have to go in there and take it out. You don't speak days of the week. You don't speak certain things, so that way you can do what? You can repurpose what you're working with. It's all about working smart, not hard. Okay, that's a big lead generation strategy. Be smart about how you do things, you know, and be consistent with how you do that. You know, try to think about how you can repurpose just about everything you do. You know, those blog articles, if you're not one that speaks well in it, you can give it to someone else and let them speak in it. You can also turn your content into pictures. This picture here, the success doesn't just happen. It's planned for by an anonymous person. I don't know where I got that actual quote from. The Womenpreneurs Get It Done Weekly Planner. That's one of my free irresistible offers, which is an opt-in opportunity on my website. Okay, but I just took the cover and I turned it into a picture, and then I can use it over on Instagram. There's so many ways that you can leverage what you do using a planned or a well thought out lead generation plan or process using these strategies. Now, I did mention to you all that I was going to take you inside inside my inside or behind the scenes world of how you can create things. And I'm going to pull up very quickly in a second, MailerLite. MailerLite is one of my favorite places for you to generate a well clean, polished landing page, okay? It's a place for you to set up where people can opt in to the things that you're selling, whether it's a service or a product. That kind of brings on our next lead gen strategy, which is lead gen strategy number 3, and it's email marketing and autoresponders. I'm gonna tell you, you all are gonna love this, and I'm gonna pull up, I just want you all to kind of see on the screen very quickly. There's 3 examples of lead generations that I have designed to show you all, 2 that I did for myself and 1 for one of my clients. You see this Get Your SASS On? Join the Get Your SASS On Facebook group. I used to let people into the Facebook group. They would come in, they just sit here. People join groups all day long and then there's no real activity with them. But I want people that's involved in my group to be people that are serious, people that are about moving forward, and people that understand they're in business to grow their business. So you got to put some skin in the game. People that understand also that I want to have another way to engage with them and communicate with them. So in order for them to become a member in the group, I created this awesome landing page for them to join. And I expressed and explained to them, who it was for right there on it. I used MailerLite to do that. It's an email marketing autoresponder free platform. And I know you all probably heard of MailChimp and all of that, but MailerLite is going to be your best friend. And I'll show you in a second why and how. I also created this landing page for this event, the Sassy Sales Now, 6 steps to make money in Autopilot with easy streamlined systems. This thing is so cool. It allows you to put a timer on it. You can, share the benefits, what you'll learn and so forth. But my newest thing that I learned that I'm going to be training people on in some more upcoming workshops and inside of the SASS Factor Academy community is I took MailerLite and I took a customer, a client of mine who didn't have any way to leverage people giving her information. She would be out on LinkedIn and she would say, give me your email address, and people wouldn't come back by and give it. I said, no, you need to give them a way to give it to you automatically. So what we did is we went out to MailerLite and we literally created her, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pages, I believe, 7 or 8 pages. And it was just 8 landing pages, and we created a full-fledged website using this free platform. This lead generation strategy is truly, thoroughly important for probably majority of you all in here, the ones that don't have a website presence. What I love about MailerLite is not only can you capture data so that you can continue to communicate with the people that you want to provide information to, your prospective clients, your now clients, whomever it is that you're trying to get yourself in front of. You're not only able to continue to speak to them in a form of email campaigning, setting up your sending out newsletters and all of the things that you need to do to stay seen in front of people. You got an autoresponder, automatic autoresponder in there as well that you can set up. And now you can set up a website using MailerLite. Let me go ahead on now and pull up a MailerLite screen for you so that you can see what it looks like. I'm going to give you the inside, behind the scene areas so that you all can get an example of it. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, I don't want to go into hers. I'll kind of show you what it is that I used to build hers out. How about that? So I'm pulling it up now so you can get some insight behind the scene things on lead generation strategy number 3, which is all about email marketing and autoresponders. But what I'm doing is kind of giving you an inside look of how you too can create this and use this strategy day to day in your business to grow your business. And you can go about using it literally for free. All right. So I'm going to go in right now, share the screen of MailerLite. And you all can see it here in a second. Going to go to new share. Pardon me. All right, looks like it's trying to come up, you all. Yeah, it's coming up. There we are. I'm just changing it over. If you all have any questions, let me know. I'll be peeking back and forth over here inside of on the screen to check to see if you have any questions. Rashonda, hopefully you're not getting kicked off. And yes, CF, I gotta have web presence. I know you know all too well about it. So what you're looking at right now, what I have in front of you right now is the inside of MailerLite, okay? And you all see that Sassy Sales Now. This is what I used to create what you all received inside of your inbox, or when you clicked on that bit.ly Sassy Sales Now, I used MailerLite to do just that. What I love about MailerLite is it will start you out with the format. So no, you do not have to be website savvy at all. All you really need to be familiar with is, not even familiar with, all you really need to do is know how to read, honestly, okay? I'm gonna start it from a scratch area so you can kind of see how to load it in. I took you into one form that was already there. So what happens is you would go into MailerLite, you would click on forms, and then you could click on landing pages, and you can say create a landing page, and you name it. So I'll say Sassy Sales Now live training, just so you all know, and you can see literally how you can do this literally in a blink of an eye. What I love about it is that they provide you literally with quick little short little diagrams of how you can do something, or what do you call it? I'm lost for words. Templates, okay? And of course you would connect it to, whatever subscriber list that you want it to be connected to. In my case, since we are in the SASS Factor area and we're using the SASS Factor Business Workshop, I go in there and I save and continue. I will be teaching another class to show you how to set the insides up. But what I'm strictly doing here, literally, is just giving you a sneak peek and giving you a place that if you can't do it, that you can send somebody else to go and make this happen for you. In front of you, you should be seeing very shortly these easy themes that you can use, okay, to actually literally go in and implement literally that lead generation strategy number 3. Probably hearing some paper here. I'm just looking through here. Got to make sure we're covering everything we need to cover. Okay. Yes. Yes. So that's all I did. I went in to MailerLite, which is a free platform that you can use. And I decided which one of these I wanted to use. You know, you can go in, you can do an ebook. You can set up an e-course. You can set up an e-course in everywhere that you want to go. My e-course is literally set up using this theme right here, which is that green one with the orange, okay? I actually literally built that client of mine, her website, using landing pages, using that same thing. It is the same exact theme that I use for my sales landing page. So I'm gonna go in so you can see it. Sneak peek time, that's all. Just an inside view of what takes place and how you too can create this and create your lead gen strategy number 3 with ease. Okay. It should be loading on your side shortly. What I love about it is you've got these menu areas. This is how I was able to easily turn it into a website for her. You can get rid of those links to make it just literally be a landing page. You can click, you can change things, you can delete things out. I mean, it's just that easy. It's like using Microsoft Word. You go in, you type, you make changes. This is a test. You know, and voila, you save these things and then you are literally set to move and go. You can change your colors. You can do a lot using MailerLite. If I would say that I had one of my favorite lead gen strategies, this here is probably one of the favorite ones for me, okay? I was literally able to create all of my sales page, my landing pages with ease. And then I was also able to literally set up, I'm pulling it up for you now. Lovely Leona. A full-fledged website for one of my clients, giving her a way to be seen online, giving her a way to set up her email marketing, giving her a way to set up her autoresponders, and to become present in one bang, one shot, all for free. Now, she did have to pay for her domain name, but we're hosting it right here in the MailerLite community. See that website? This is nothing but email marketing and an autoresponder. But this is her full-fledged visibility plan, all laid out. Now it looks like she's present because she is present. Looks like she has a real live website. And in my opinion, it is a website. It's just used as setup of all, just landing pages linked together, literally. MailerLite is MailerLite. Let's go there so you can see it. Quick, easy way of being present online, but at the same time, making sure that you hit those areas that you need to make sure that you have, okay? Email marketing and autoresponders are so important, okay? If you don't know how to do it, hire somebody to do it. Hey, you can hire me to do it, all right? Or you can also sign up for the SASS Factor Academy and learn how to do it, okay? This is MailerLite in front of you. You get it for free, or you can upgrade and pay for the ones that you want to pay for. Okay. They've got 0 to 1,000 subscribers, forever free, love it. 1,000 to 250 subscribers for $10 a month, and then so forth. You all can see it on the screen if you go there. All right. Let me go ahead and move back on over to our the rest of our presentation, because I'm seeing our time go. I don't plan on keeping you all past an hour, and I want to talk to you all more about the next level piece, and that is joint ventures. Oh, it's bothering me. So let's do a new share. Let's go back over to our screen. I'm going to share now. Peek at you all to make sure you're all still there. You're probably still seeing Miller Lite there, but I have switched back because we're moving on to our next strategy so we can stay on task. And that next strategy is lead gen strategy number 4, which is joint ventures. And you know, all joint ventures really is 2 businesses. It may be more than 2, but I'm going to just use 2 for right now just to simplify it. 2 business owners agreeing to do something together, a mutual agreement that's beneficial for the 2 of you all. Something that both of you all can leverage, you know, and that both of you all can make money from. Now, I have, I guess, what I would consider a joint venture type relationship actually with CF. She's in here. CF actually has, oh, you did Miller Lite. Miller Lite. I apologize if I said it like that. CF Jackson, she is, let me tell you, she's the bomb.com, or what it is that she provides. She provides a way for you to be seen nationwide, you know, that's in the US and out of the US, using the Roku platform. I have formed an awesome joint venture relationship with CF because I don't have time to worry about all of the details of how to get you on Roku, but I can provide the platform using her. Okay. You know, the Womenpreneur's TV network is getting ready to go live on Roku. Another way to be seen, another way to be visible. Okay, but it's an agreed upon joint venture type situation with someone where it's beneficial that the 2 of us can leverage. That's all JV is. It's a good bona fide relationship that you can have between 2 people. It can be in a form of affiliate relationships. It can be an add-on service. That's what I consider CF's type service for me. When I assist people with being found online by setting up websites, setting up their lead gen, walking them through it, training them and all of that. Some of my upsells are things that I don't necessarily want to do or don't have time to do. But I will use a terminology, sometimes outsource it to someone else. Well, it's a joint venture situation in our case. Erica Vincent Hood, she is someone that I thoroughly, truly enjoy and believe in. When I tell you raw though, she's gonna give it to you like she wants to give it to you. So if you're not sure that you're ready for that, you can't get with her. But she is so on point about the coins, if you want to call it that. She uses that terminology. She is the excellent sales funnel person. Now, I will be presenting sales funnels to you all, but I'm going to tell you, I get that stuff from Erica. She has it outlined. Why do I have to waste my time doing that? She has it. I get it. I cultivate it. I learn it. I may even have her come in and share it with you all. That's a good JV type situation. Okay. And then also, you can think about joint venture situations that deal with how can I connect with someone else? You go in, you seek out someone's service, and you can spot pain points or missing links in parts of people's businesses. I've got missing elements in my business. This is an opportunity for you, a JV person that can come in and say, hey, Danette, I got the fix for you that I can provide this service for you. Let's connect together. That's a JV. Your business can fix something that my customers, a problem, or provide a service or something that my clientele needs. Okay? Let me tell you, JV situations are some of the best situations there is. I have another member here that's in our group. Her name is Risa Lightborn, or Tremaine, if you all see her out there. She's my content sidekick. Okay? I get my things, I write them, but sometimes I'm not quite sure of about where the punctuations are, making sure I dot all the I's, cross all the T's. I know what I want to say, but sometimes I don't deliver it in the form of writing well or different things like that. I don't worry about all of that. I hired her company, to deal with putting together and helping me to speak to my audience, to speak to the womanpreneur, the wifepreneur, the divorced mompreneur, the single mompreneur, whatever category you fit into. I hired her to help me with that element, okay? That's all that JVing is. That's what business partnership is. That's what affiliate marketing is. It's getting with someone else that has a common goal and you are working it out together, that it's beneficial to the two of you. It's just that simple. Let's go on to lead gen strategy number 5. And that strategy is public appearances. Okay. Now, some of you all may not be one that's quite ready to actually stand in front of someone and become a guest speaker, or you may not be quite ready or comfortable with coming out here on Facebook Live and going live, even if you mess up and make some mistakes, even if the technology doesn't work too well with you. You can use lead generation strategy number 5 in its easiest way. So you would think, well, then that isn't public appearances the same as guest speaking? Not necessarily so, although I do have me here in the middle where I'm speaking at an event at, what was that place? It was a wine place over there in the Dunwoodies where we had a wine tasting, and at the same time I engaged and spoke to people. But this top picture right here, I actually hosted an event called Strategy, Talk, and More, probably about 3 or 4 years ago, right in the Buckhead area. And I had a packed house, probably about 60 to 70 people there. And I operated more or less as the MC. It was my event. I wasn't as confident as I am now with speaking in front of people, although I was a radio talk show host. I was behind the scenes, so people didn't see me. But I used this where I was the MC, so I was publicly there, visible. I introduced my guest speakers. We shared a chock full of awesome information, but I was present and people knew me as that person that was the connector of all people. Public appearance, you gotta get with it. And then also down here, I am the founder of the Association for Women Entrepreneurs. I had a meetup group of almost 600 people. I was very present there, but meetup sometimes can just be like, you got people joining your group and they're not really ready to move forward and ready to really actively do what needs to be done. So I closed that meetup group because it wasn't worth my time constantly wasting my financials over there. And I decided to open up over here and rebrand it by calling it Get Your SASS on Community. We will be bringing the Association for Women Entrepreneurs back out. We'll be looking for brand ambassadors and all of that. But I needed a way and a place to leverage and to be able to get leads. And I couldn't do it very well from Meetup because people couldn't opt in from there. Okay. But again, this is a quick overview of public appearances, which is lead gen strategy number 5. Public appearance, you all, you got to be seen. People need to know who you are, whether you're going live on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and all of that, which way is kind of speaking or presenting yourself, or just going out publicly in places where networking is involved. Check out some MCing opportunities. I will be having some of those available through me soon because I will need someone to MC while I'm speaking and other people to step in too. So just consider those things. It's a real quick, easy way of being seen, and it's one of the awesome lead gen strategies. All right, the last lead gen strategy, number 6, is social media. We all should know about that very well because we hang out here in the social media sphere. Some of us hang out here more than others, and some of us don't know how to balance it. Okay, so I'm encouraging you all to balance social media, your time that you spend on social media, but also the way that I want to explain this strategy number 6 to you when it as it pertains to social media is presenting to you, 3 different types of ways that you should be leveraging, for lack of better words, this particular lead gen strategy. So many of us still struggle with what it is that we should be sharing out in the social media sphere, okay? And sharing can be quite simple on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and so forth. It can all come in 3 different ways. Well, I'm going to present 3 different ways, pardon me, to you all. One way can be in the form of a picture. See that? Thinking negatively prevents you from being aggressive, bold, and confident. That is one way that you can leverage and communicate with your audience. Sometimes people don't want to see a bunch of words, but a picture with some words on it, I think, tells a story, in my opinion. You can also share events. You saw that event that I put together here that you all are involved in. And then I did a recent blog article. So it has a picture and it has words, okay? There's more than 3 ways, but these are just some quick examples of you understanding that when you post things on Facebook or whatever platform, social platform that you enjoy being on most, whether it be LinkedIn and so forth, this is a form of a lead gen strategy. Now, you do have to plan your strategies out, okay? I do want to talk to you about that. It's very important that you set a plan in motion. It's no secret that in this community on Tuesdays, we have something that we call Implementation Tuesday. On Mondays, we talk about Accountability Monday because I want you all to list the things that you want to do, that you're planning on doing, that you're meaning that you're looking at having success in by the end of the week, but you got to plan those things out. You know, so planning it out and implementing it is key. You can use places like Post Planner, Hootsuite. You can schedule things that are sitting out there inside of the, what do you call it? Now Facebook has it where you can schedule your things. You can send all those things live, but you know, you can schedule them. You can post them where they're just words. You can post them where they're pictures and so forth. We don't have to sit out here all day long doing this, okay? You can set a plan in motion, but most importantly, implement the plan and find the success that you need to have in it, okay? Now, very quickly, if you hadn't had a chance to download your worksheet form, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pull it up and give you a sneak look at it. If you want to grab your copy of it, you gotta go over and get registered at bit.ly/sassy sales now, okay? What you see on the screen here in front of you is my contributing team of people. You see the picture of me, of course, because I play a contribution in this. And then also Risa Lightborn, who I told you about. Her name is Tremaine. You can get more information on her, TremaineRisa.com. She's my content sidekick strategist. And then I've got that spot that says project manager. Can be you. I'm looking for someone to do just that in my, in my business for me, because I'm just at that point where I truly, really thoroughly realize that I cannot do all of this by myself. And I'm trying to bear, if you see me looking down here, I'm actually sending someone a message real fast that's been trying to reach me and telling me that they can't get inside the group. So I want you all to bear with me real quick so I can let them know that we're almost ending. And they can come in and look at the replay. Okay. So that way they can get to this. Let's see here. Thanks for your patience. Okay, that's done. That's done. Let me go ahead now and pull up that other page for you all so that you can see the, let's see. I'm pulling it up. Bear with me. Give you a sneak peek of those of you that did not download it. How about that? And we're going to go ahead and just kind of show you. I'm pulling up my Dropbox. That form that you should go and grab. All right. So that you can have it and do what it is that you need to do to get ready for that media kit. We're wrapping things up. For those of you that are just now joining me, my name is Danette Moss, business strategist and support catalyst at Let's Talk Strategies, home of the SASS factor. And SASS stands for Strategic Action Signature Systems. What I share with you all today is the 6 things that you actually really truly need, okay, to move forward, in my opinion, in your business to find the success that you need. And those 6 things were the 6 steps to make money and put it on, make money on autopilot, pardon me, with easy, streamlined systems. It is my true belief that in order for you to have the success that you need to have is that you need to streamline your systems and you need to put them on autopilot. So you won't find yourself sitting here trying to figure out how in the heck you're going to do it. But if you systemize your life, you'll find yourself, just kind of, things will go easier for you. And I'm kind of scrolling through here very quickly. You can look back at it at your leisure after everything is over. Okay. We shared 6 lead generation strategies that you can implement in your business. Let me grab some information here since my computer is kind of stalling. Okay. We talked about the 6 steps to make money on autopilot with easy, streamlined systems. Okay. I shared with you all 6 lead gens. There is a bonus that I'm getting ready to give you a sneak peek of real quick so that we can go ahead and wrap it up. And all of these 6 lead gen strategies that I share with you all 6 you will need in order to complete your actual media kit. Okay. So the first one that I introduced to you all was guest speaking, okay, which we talked about. You can guest speak in environments. Well, I didn't talk about it all the way, but you can speak in community colleges. You can look at Facebook Live like this. You can look at being a guest on a TV show or radio show like my Roku show and my Comcast show. You can use zoom.us to do it. I gave you all an inside peek of lead gen strategy number 3, where I took you inside the scenes or behind the scenes actually of how you can actually create your landing pages for free, how you can set up your email marketing, or where you can, the platform that you can set up your email marketing and autoresponders on, which was MailerLite, okay? We didn't get into the how-tos of email marketing and autoresponders, but that is a lead generation strategy, okay? But that's gonna take up a lot more time. But I did give you a sneak peek look at how you can use MailerLite to get people to opt in, to set up a website, okay? Those landing pages, you can set as many as you want to up and turn it into a full-fledged website. Talk to me if you need me to walk you through it or do it for you. Also, lead gen strategy number 4 was joint ventures. I talked about joint ventures coming in the form of affiliate relationships, add-on services and upsells, and how you can use a JV situation to solve another business customer's problem, or how you can allow someone to come in as a JV to solve problems that you are not so savvy at, or something simpler that you just really don't feel like you want to get involved in. Lead gen strategy number 5 was public appearance, okay? You got to be present, just like guest speaking. For those of you that are not quite comfortable with speaking in front of people and not quite ready to do live streams and all of that, you still can be present, by way of considering maybe emceeing some events, hosting events, and letting other people do the things for you, but being present, promoting it, putting those things out there. Public appearance. Lead gen strategy number 6, social media. How are you showing up on social media? What things are you posting? Okay, you can post in the form of a picture. That's one example of sharing information in the social sphere using that lead generation strategy number 6. Another way is by way of setting up events. Okay, another lead gen strategy for social media is sharing your blog post out there. They can come in the form of a picture and words, or it can be a vlog, okay, where it's a video. You may not be a writer, but you like to talk. Get out there and do a vlog. Share it. That's just another form of lead gen. It's a way for you to capture people, a way for you to share who you are with people, a way for them to get a chance to know, like, and trust you, okay? Now, let me go ahead now and pull up that form that I mentioned I was going to show you all that you still have access to, that you can get. It is the Sassy Sales Now worksheet, that you all can download and get it immediately on your screen after you do what? After you opt in, after you register and sign up, literally, for this awesome workshop. Okay, Now, there's a deeper way that you all can get more information on all the things that I shared here. This is a hour workshop, okay? But I teach all of this more in depth inside of the SASS Factor Academy, okay? The SASS Factor Academy is a platform where you can learn everything that you want to learn literally at your own pace. You can literally work on things such as how to create your website using MailerLite. You can get other lead gen tips. You can look at how to actually walk through a step-by-step process of creating your media kit. The videos over in the SASS Factor Academy will be, or the trainings will be more or less like, let's say 5 to 15-minute segments. I don't believe too much in making them too long there, because sometimes people get a little overwhelmed when they see too much of certain things. So I give it to you in little bite-sized chunks. Okay, bite-sized, pardon me, chunks. Okay, I'm waiting on this thing to come up. Let me go ahead and share it with you now. New share. And I want you to go ahead and make sure you grab it. Hey, whether you all decide to come into the SASS Factor Academy and allow me to train you, to give you the tools that you need, the whole goal still is for you all to walk away with something that you can, create and share, out there with the masses. I thoroughly believe that the best way to be seen around people in its most easiest form, honestly, is using a media kit as well, okay? It allows you to be in front of people without necessarily being in front of people. How about that? Having a hard time bringing this thing up, so bear with me, you all. Bear with me. I guess it's thinking. Let me do a new share. Share the screen. There we are. We just had to think, I guess. Oh, come on, technology. Work with a sister. Looks like it is over there. So it should be popping up to you all shortly. I'm gonna peek over here and see. Yeah, there we are. Okay. So the worksheet that you have in front of you, okay, is the bonus that I was providing to you all. It's a Sassy Sales Now worksheet, and it's just a layout, a full-fledged layout diagram of what it is you need to make sure that you have and that you can put together on your media kit. Okay, so your tagline, your company name, your media kit profile, photos, you need all this information, okay? You need to understand the dimensions that you need to have, which is in a different class that I can teach on. But I gave you one worksheet here that you can take and you can gather all your information and put it in one spot. Now, whether you're one that could actually do it, whether you're the one that's going to do it or not the one that's going to do it, you still need to be in a place where you can capture and gather all this information. You need to get together a mini bio, not a long one, with who I am, what I do, what is special about me, and why my audience and the media will care. All those things that I kind of mentioned in those lead generation strategies. You do those strategies first. You take that, you get all the strategy steps together, implement them, put them right here, and you'll have everything that you need to have. You'll also see a section here where you can pull out, you can list your statistics. You may not want to. Some people do, some people don't, about how many people they're friends with in these platforms. Pardon me. Your services offered. Include your relevant social media buttons and your RSS feeds. If you have them, if you don't, you need to get them. Okay. And then what it is that you focus on. Coaching focus, your unique edge. What is it that makes you unique? Why would I want to come and use your service? And the things that you've achieved. And definitely list your benefits. For me, the benefits of, of me coaching and providing things to people. Okay. You got all of that in there in that worksheet. Okay. Include 1 to 3 powerful, specific mini testimonies, links back to the people that you provided services to. I believe in showcasing the people that I provided services to. They've taken their business to the next level. Why not show them? Give their name and a website so you can see the factual proof. Okay. Don't forget about the subheadings and taglines. Okay. Bullets, color, make it fun, colorful, and all that. Graphics and more and all of that. Okay. But this is what you all received as your bonus. Okay. So go ahead. If you hadn't downloaded it, go over to bit.ly/Sassy Sales Now and grab your copy. All right, I'm going to go ahead and come on back, and we are going to wrap it all up. We're going to stop sharing, and I'm going to just bring my face back, and I'm going to check in here to see if we have anyone that has any questions here with me about what I went through with covering the Sassy Sales Now series here, or actually a workshop where I shared the 6 lead generation strategies that you can use to easily automate and streamline your business, which will make life much more easier. I don't know if you all can see that flickering on the screen. I'm gonna have to get with Zoom to find out what the heck is going on. All right. But that's it, guys. We're now past the top of the hour. I appreciate you all for being patient and spending a little bit extra time with me. My name is Danette Moss, business strategist and support catalyst at Let's Talk Strategies, home of the SASS factor. And SASS stands for Strategic Action Signature Systems in your business. It is my belief that in order for you to find and have success is that you need to have systems in place. Today's topic was the Sassy Sales Now 6 steps to make money on autopilot with easy streamlined systems. All of those 6 lead generation strategies that I share with you all, you might be saying, Danette, this is not easy, but I believe it is. If you can't do it yourself, give it to someone else to do. Okay. If you're not ready to public speak, maybe think about hosting an event. If you, but you got to be seen. Okay. If you're not ready to do Facebook Lives, there's so many ways that you can use. You don't have to use all of those lead gen steps, but it would benefit you if you begin to start trying to blend in more than one, okay? Definitely make sure that you go out and check out MailerLite, where you can not only set up your email marketing and autoresponders, you can set up your own website. You can even set up a downloadable digital one-page media kit from there. If you need help doing that, I'm your girl. Give me a call, 404-482-2546. I can walk you through it, of course, at a fee. And also, before I end, I do want to make sure that I mention to you all again my launch of my new baby, which is the SASS Factor Academy. I'm extremely excited about that. SASS Factor Academy has allowed me to go over and take many, many years of all of the information and the things that I've learned from people, things that I've learned from School of Hard Knocks and failures, things that I've had to go through. I've got that stuff over in the academy. We're loading it up now, so some of it is still not there yet, but it's where you can go over and you could either gain access to these actual workshops that I've done, and you can gain access to the actual courses, full-fledged courses where I walk you through step by step on the things that you can do to help your business get to the next level. You'll also find recordings from radio shows where I interviewed millionaires, where they just gave you solid sound information that would help you with your business, and also information that'll help you with your life. I come from the platform and the background and the mindset actually of that in order for me to find success in my business, me being a wifepreneur and a mompreneur, that it has to be blended together, because balance is key. Balance is quite important, okay? You will find information over there, helpful tips on life, okay, things that you need to do there. You'll also find trainings from people that are going to provide you information that I don't care to provide you. I don't want to do it myself, but I want you to have it, put it that way. So sales funnels information and so forth like that. To become a member of the SASS Factor Academy, it is $49.97 a month. There's also options out there where you all can join for the year. Okay, so you can go on over to bit.ly, the SASS Factor Academy, or the SASS Factor, and you can find out more information over there. I'll put those links down here in the comments thread as well for you all to get to it. Now, if you just want a copy of only one or two or several different type of workshops, those workshops are sold individually for $49. But heck, why not become a member of a group for $1 extra more? That's all, where you can have access to everything. Okay? All right, sassy ladies, this is it. I'm signing off. I appreciate you all for taking your time out in the day and sharing, allowing me to share with you all 6 steps that you can, 6 steps to make money on autopilot with easy streamlined systems. I shared 6 lead generation steps. If you're just now joining us, you got to listen to or look at the replay to get your information that you need. Anyone that has any more questions about what I covered, drop me a message down in the comments section. If you want to get enrolled or involved in the SASS Factor Academy, we would love to have you. Again, that membership is $49.97, where you can gain access to all of the training. Instead of one just for $49, you get it for $49.97 per month. All right? All right, it's Danette Moss, business strategist and support catalyst at Let's Talk Strategies, signing off, getting ready to go in and fix my lunch, and get ready to go over here to this 9 to 5 that I'm using to fuel my business. All right, ladies, make it a great day. Take care.